Willkommen im Deutschland. Welcome to Germany. We're right in the heart of the country, sort of upper middle of Germany. And there's the Oschersleben circuit behind me. But before we get anywhere near to racing, we need to talk about Marvin. Early drama here in Oschersleben. Marvin, in qualifying 2, has gone off into the grass on turn 2. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of damage to the bike. As I understand it, Marvin walked away from the crash, but he's gone for medical checks. Are you alright, Marvin? What happened?
Yeah, I was too fast and the gravel was full wet, so you have no chance to brake. You immediately lost the front. But I waited and made the bike away, in the last second. So just that nothing happened.
So Marvin was only technically past fit to race on Monday, and just seeing him today, he's clearly not 100%, still a little bit wobbly. So you have to wonder if it was a risk for the team. For the team mechanics though, fixing bikes is business as usual. To them, a motorcycle is never beyond repair. Not having the time to get it done mid-race, that's a different story. Tell us what happened here last year and how disappointing that was.
We lead anyway last year also the race, so with this if we win the race we'll win championship, and we have some problem on engine, so we need to stop. We try to fix, but we cannot fix it, so.
And that must have been devastating at the time.
Yeah.
Well, it's nearly time to go. Conditions are good. It's a little bit cooler than yesterday, but it's dry after a massive thunderstorm last night. It's sunny, a little bit windy. Now, 33 bikes are lined up ready to race for 8 hours. 31 of them are behind Yacht, who qualified in P2, less than half a second behind the leaders, GMT 94, Brock Park. Sorry to interrupt. You've got the job of starting the race, and as I understand it, you're going to do quite a lot of the yards tonight.
Yeah, basically, we're lucky the sun's out, so, it's the tyres, the wind's a little bit cool for the tyres. It takes a little bit to warm up because we sit here for a while, on the grid. But, it looks like I might have to do minimum half a race, which is okay for me. I've done half of 8 hours and stuff before, but this track's quite physical, and our stints are more than 40 laps, so.
Veteran racer Brock Parks, who qualified second, lines up on the opposite side of the track. Stretching his muscles, he prepares to burst into a sprint that won't be over until nightfall. When a difficult start pushes you back, you do not panic. You counterattack. Hungry for the win, he overtakes Canepa on lap 17 and opens up a 3-second lead before entering the pits for the first time, where Marvin Fritz is waiting, anxiously. That's no surprise when you hear what happened just weeks before.
That took the crash from Assen, the helmet. You see, I had a big crash with my head. Actually, I didn't land on my head, but through the riders which rode into me. It's actually the first time I watched this video. Already 40,000 people watched it, so yeah, it was a hard crash. I didn't realize it was big like that. Yeah, I was really lucky. Yeah, I go to the physio like every 2 days. Yeah, it helps, for sure it helps the body, helps for the body and for everything. Because everything comes from the neck and from the head. So it goes to the whole body, and it's always good to be full prepared.
But Team Yacht has another card up its sleeve. Kota Nazane. Typically leaning in at over 60 degrees from vertical, his body all but skims the asphalt as he slices through corners in true ninja style.
そうですね。なんていうんですかね。自分では普通にライディングしてるだけなんで、そんな特別感はないです。日本でももちろん同じ乗り方ですけど、そのサーキットによって変えてることはあんまりない。
The Bridgestones take the abuse well. crucially, the team can ride longer stints thanks to their durability. Well, the board says it all. Marvin Fritz is about to pass by, doing his second stint, which I don't think even he thought he was going to do. But incredibly, after all the tribulations that the team have had, they're leading by 2 seconds with just over an hour to go. It's a phenomenal series of events, a stop-and-go penalty for GMT 94. Also a better strategy for these guys because now they've both got one pit stop left to do before the end of the race. And with a 2-second lead, the next guy to get on the yacht bike is Brock Parks. With Marvin still feeling the after effects of his big crash in Assen and young Kota slightly lacking in pace today, it's all on the fast Australian's tired shoulders. These are decisions no team manager likes to take. Brock pushes hard, but despite closing the gap after the team's pit stop, it's GMT's David Checker who goes on to cross the line in darkness, 30.587 seconds ahead of Parks. Once again, the finest of margins after 318 laps and more than 1,166 kilometers raced. Second again, incredibly close again, and muted celebrations again. Look, this is one of the champagne bottles from the podium. Didn't even get popped and sprayed. You can tell that it's hurting the team that they haven't got the win that they can clearly achieve and they clearly deserved. Is it going to come next time in Slovakia? You'll have to watch to find out.